Let's welcome Alexcis. Alexcis wrote it here to the Dana Cortez show. Let's do this.
Welcome, sir.
Hey, how much sleep you had?
2 hours, 3 hours.
You good?
I'm amazing. I'm magnificent. I'm here.
Okay, that's good. That's
on
good.
time.
On time. I'm always on time.
Not even on time. 2 minutes early.
I actually was
That's how you
outside for
go.
20 minutes.
No,
What were you doing
waiting
out there?
Waiting for this guy.
Oh, okay.
It's always my friends that are late that make me late. Kind of crazy.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Keep the people around you that are early.
True.
The Italian stallion better be early next time. You might not make the cut next time,
It's
sir.
cool. No one could party like me though. Like only I can run off 2 hours of sleep, come back. Hey, I need a bottle of Jameson again to keep it going. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you a little advice. Hold up, because I'll catch up with you.
It's okay. I'll eat
Catch
drink
up
every
with
once in a
you.
while.
There's such thing called as a functioning person who drinks.
You didn't want to say person. You were going to say alcoholic.
Hey,
Don't
it's
even
cool.
lie.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even drink often. I'm at home probably for 2
doing your
weeks,
thing, doing
and I
your
don't even
thing.
have one drop of alcohol.
Really?
Yeah,
I love that.
It's crazy.
How
Like
come
When
every
you
time I
go,
see you
you're like,
drinking,
it's time to
then
party.
that's the only time I post. Like, and that's the only time I feel good is when I drink. Cause bro, my anxiety and my nerves are so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people really understand that. To me, I'm like, people want me to post. Like, what? Like, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I feel like such a weenie doing it. Like, just doing this and doing that. Like,
I hate it.
It's not who I am.
No.
But I get a little drop or two in, and I'm just like, all right,
Then
let's get
you're
it
like,
over
hey,
with. Let's
what's
get it
up?
over
Yourself,
with.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you put that into your music? Do you feel like, because you just said you have that anxiety, you've got these feelings, do you feel like you really, when you're writing, do you put it in a pen?
Yeah, I mean, people don't even know. Like, I don't really write. I just go in the booth and I do it. Like,
No.
I literally just do it.
It comes from here?
Yeah, like I could give you a whole song in 5 minutes, and I
Do
think
you have people help you with it, though, with the lyrics or certain things?
yeah,
What
like
do you
here and
have?
there, like I might have like 5 words, right? I might have 6 words that I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to get it on beat. So then I ask my friend like, yo, I need to cut a syllable or two down.
Right.
What should I say? So we'll go from like wouldn't to like can't or something like that. You know, that's the only time I really get help. I mean, yeah, it's
So
cool.
that's the process for you before you get in the booth or when you get in the booth. Do you drink when you're doing your little...
I prefer to. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I could definitely. I'm at a point now where if I know I'm the best in the room, I don't need a drink.
All right.
I'm gonna be real. But if there's
there's somebody else in the room that you feel threatened
on
by?
this liquid courage?
I don't depend on it.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
nervous.
a counselor right now. Good
Nah, I'm
Lord.
just awkward.
Have a
Like,
little AA meeting
I'm
here
just
right
like-
now.
awkward too.
No,
You
if
better
I was
embrace
just
your
meeting-
awkwardness, sir.
no, it's bad. Like it's.
I don't feel like I know exactly how you feel because I
Yeah.
get that like the nervous feeling. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like until I moved on from the alcohol and like
Uh-huh.
getting rid of that feeling that I really evolved as like
You know what's
as
funny?
a person.
Automatic. Yeah, obviously, you know we're married and stuff. You work with your honey too. He used to go for a run before he DJ because he's like,
wow.
I had to do something because I had so much anxiety, so much pent up in me that I had to get it all out of me, and I didn't want to
Put it in
drink.
the pen,
Hey,
Alexis.
I need to go for a run just in general, like that. But no, I feel you. I
Everybody
mean,
giggly.
I talk about it though. I talk about how like
think
you
it's
know
important that you
I
do.
understand that sometimes it can be a crutch, but like I said, I'll be at home. Sometimes I'll be at home for a whole week, 2 weeks. I don't even touch alcohol, and there'll be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bottle literally on my cabinet.
You're just like, you're not
and I'm just like,
interested.
I don't even need it. I'm cooling. I'm over here watching like I don't know Mean Girls or something. I don't know.
Thank you. Mean Girls. He won't watch it with me.
Still haven't seen it.
The new one? Oh, the new one. I don't
new
know.
one,
I'm
the
not
old one,
interested.
whatever.
But the old one's great. I love Lindsay
Okay.
Lohan.
What? How
yeah.
did you get it? Okay, how does your girl get you to watch these?
I love chick
rom-coms?
flicks. I
Thank
love
you.
rom-coms. Like it's
Okay.
But I've come to the realization now I'm just tired of the same classic. She's
Same.
at the airport. I gotta rush to get her. This, and that. Like I hope one day that I can make a movie and like give you the ending that, like that was not
terrible.
supposed to happen. Like the
But that's
Spectacular Now.
life.
Have you seen the Spectacular Now?
No.
Bro, it's such a beautiful, amazing story. It's this guy, he's fucked up. He meets this girl. It's cool. And then out of nowhere, like, she gets hit by a car because he makes her go outside the car. And then it's just like, what the And it kind of ends like that.
Oh,
And I'm just like, oh my
that
lances.
sounds like a European movie. It's because they always have bad
Independent film.
Yeah,
Who
some
is it?
kind of
Miles
independent
Teller.
film.
Miles Teller. Miles Teller's the actor.
So, do you use movies as part of like your inspiration and like for
no.
when the writing? Thinking up
Yeah.
your music
Most-
process.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like when I write, the reason I'm able to like write is like I'll think of a situation and I'll just, you know, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I just think of like, okay, if this was a movie, this, and that. And like, I'm not really a luxurious, cool guy, but I watch movies where luxurious and cool people exist. So like, I'll just take inspiration from that. You know what I mean? So
Because like the hotel lobby song Sounds luxurious.
It does sound like kind of like, you know, doing it. Yeah. So
the way that came about is the producer is named Cypress. He's a pretty cool guy, that guy. Like, he's too cool for school sometimes. It's cool, though. And just, I remember, like, when we were doing it, my other friend, he did a hook, but he was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. We need something cool. We need something, like, that just makes you feel player and And I'm like, I'll try my best for you, friend. I'll try my best. So we ended up knocking it out. And it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say what inspired me to do that, but like, if Hotel Lobby, like, what other song they talking about, like the hotel, whatever, and they're like, so, you know, that's
a lot of hotel songs.
Yeah.
You think about, you know, you go back to In Too Deep to there's all
Cassidy.
kinds of, yeah, Cassidy doing the hotel, yeah,
True.
yeah. But this is a whole different vibe.
Quavo.
Hey, what do you think about these internet beefs? You say you don't really get online like that, like you don't really do it. But do you watch from the sideline? You watching the?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard none of the disses or none.
Because
Nothing.
you're really not on social media.
That's not your energy.
Nah, I listen to country music.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
yeah.
who's you're into Jelly Roll? I
love Jelly Roll. I think Kev, we're gonna go see him tomorrow. We're gonna go be backstage with that cool guy.
Okay,
cool
good.
guy. That guy. He's the most like nice person ever. Like, he's definitely a person that I'm just like, I see him, I met him, and you're just like, he's literally the person that you see.
Yeah,
you know, because I've met like two people that I think they're so cool, and I've met them, and I'm like, oh,
that's
okay,
the
that
most
was fake.
I
disappointing
always
thing,
say
though.
that, like, my favorite artists, most of the time I don't want to meet them because they're just going to let me down. They're just going to say something or do something that's going to disappoint me. And I'd rather have this, what I think they are, than be disappointed by
hurt,
who they really are.
No. Yeah, well, I've gotten to meet two of my favorite artists ever, and they did not disappoint, so that's pretty cool. You know, shouts to them. Tory and T-Pain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I think as a working standpoint, like, I go into it as like, yo, I don't even care who you are as a person. Like, you pull up and you're just knocking shit.
Musically,
musically and whatever. And they definitely
catalog.
delivered on how I thought, like, wow, like, no one's writing for you. No, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're knocking it out. That's cool, man. Cool guys, those guys, eh?
Well, who's some artists you want to work with that I'm talking bucket list, if you could get on the phone right now, 3 artists in any one of them.
Any genre, because obviously you like everything.
I mean, definitely Luke Combs, John Moreland, and Morgan Wallen for sure.
Why are you not putting out a country album then?
I don't want to, honestly. So I was just talking about this with my friends. I'm like, I would love to do that, and I might do it just for myself, but I'm not gonna do it just for the sole fact of it's the wave now. Yeah. And like, that's not my wave. I don't really care. And then
he likes listening. It's not really.
Yeah, I like listening, but I mean, I could write.
Do you have any country songs that you've
actually
done?
do. Yeah, I'll sing you one later.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear it because I can feel the passion. You actually you really do enjoy it. Like me personally, it's not my thing, but I could. Like you said, it's the wave right now. You're already into it. You write music.
But the wave isn't like. I like that you said that you've got it in your pocket and whatnot, but it's really not what you're into. You said, like, think about Jelly Roll. 20 years. Otto's like, I got Jelly Roll songs from whatever.
Yeah.
He popped off with country. You don't feel like you just want to, hey, let me see if this works. You're into what you're doing right now. You got a new project.
Yeah, I feel like my sound definitely, like, I mean, obviously it's R&B or whatever, and I get compared to Tory Lanez and Post Malone, but when I really listen to my music, I'm like, I don't even really hear that. Like, that's just me personally.
Like you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I actually personally feel like I have cultivated my own sound, which is cool. Like, I actually, and I really take pride in that. Like, I literally listen to my stuff, and I'm like, some friends be like, hey, bro, we should do this. I'm like, why would I do that? Like, I don't want to do that.
What's the Weeknd song that he redid?
I don't want to know.
Have you ever thought about redoing a song?
I don't want to. I mean, I kind of just did, low-key. My single on my album, I kind of low-key just redid. Oh, wow. Actually, I've redone a whole bunch of songs. Now I think about it. Oh, my Lantis. Yeah, a bunch of 80 songs. Two little bad boys.
I don't think it's a bad idea because I wonder, and I'm just going to say this, do you think it's harder as a Latino? I'm Mexican-American. Being on the radio is tough, man. I'm not going to lie. Being on the morning show, people are like, hey, Mexicans, like, making it. Do you think breaking into the R&B world is harder on you? More difficult for you?
I mean, most definitely when you look like me, though. Like, if I was a pretty Latin suave guy, it might not be that hard. You know, I got the rockin' abs.
Bro.
I mean, yeah, but
it's still hard.
I agree. But I'm thinking of it as like, yo, I've come this far looking like this. And it's been a little, like, you know, not a lot into it. So I feel if I look like that, even crazy. But I like that I look like this, so because it's making me work harder. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you are a good-looking, nice person. Like, why are you so down on yourself?
It keeps me 10 toes
down.
Who
told you otherwise?
It just keeps me 10 toes down.
No, somebody said something.
Let's turn this into a therapy session.
Yeah, like, what happened? Well, you need to be putting this to the pen.
What did your mama say to you? No.
Yeah. What did your mother say? What did your father say?
I wish you said something.
Here we
Here we go.
And there we go.
And we just pulled one layer off of the onion.
Yeah, there's the one little part right there. See, the new song is coming tomorrow.
True.
I just want you to make it because I do think like there are some obstacles because you're Latino, and I'm not gonna lie and beat around the bush about it. But I think that you're talented enough to break through those obstacles. And music is music. Good music is good music. It's gonna always fly, like Jelly Roll or Teddy Swims or whomever. Right? They're making for one genre and it pops because it's just that big.
For sure.
I see that. Have you heard about the Diddy parties?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been to, or I've heard stories, or I've heard myths, or I've heard I don't know what I've heard. You know, it's
you're out in LA now.
Yeah, you're out there.
Yeah.
I'm out in LA at my home and at the studio and back. I low key just go to the places where I know I can't get in trouble. I won't be no headache to anybody. Like I've low key have just progressed to a very responsible, unresponsible person. You know what I mean? Like I know what could happen, so let me just kick it at home because I know at home I can do no wrong.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Keep it safe.
Yeah, for real. Like at home, I'm having the time of my life. Like that's like I was thinking about the other day in high school. I was not myself. I conformed to like listening to Chief Keef and listening like I still love Chief Keef. Listen to Wiz Khalifa, still love Wiz Khalifa.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And it was just because of my friends, and I put up this persona, this front. Now I'm at home. Hey, babe, you want to watch A Star Is Born? like you feel me? Like she doesn't want to.
Can you put on Mario, Let Me Love You?
I was gonna say, I think that's part of your appeal is your vulnerability. That you're not trying to be a cool guy. That you're just out here trying to make good music and
man.
like you take me as I am, and that's it.
Yeah, we still return the shopping carts back into the little section where they deserve to go.
That's the test of your true character.
You
if you
feel
don't
me?
put your cart
Bro,
back,
I'll be that shit, bro. I'll be thinking that shit.
I judge people when I'm
much.
at the grocery store and I see you not putting your cart back. I'm like, you're not a good person.
I'm low-key that person that on the way, like, I'm taking it back. I see a stray. I'm like, I got you, Brody. Come on, let's go.
I would try to help old people like with them. They're like, get away from me.
That's funny.
Let's talk about the project. Who can I run to? Let's talk about what do you want to see from this? I mean, every time you come in, I feel like you grow. The conversation
You're on
gets
the next
better.
step on the ladder.
What's the next step?
cool.
Like, what's your what's the plan? What's the plan, man?
I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I wish I could tell you. I take it every day, like day by day. Like, just putting out this project, I'm not gonna lie. I be talking, like I was talking to my friend. He's like, "You ready? You excited?" I'm excited for you. I'm like, I hope it does what it does, bro. Like, I just want to make sure I never just plateau. As long as
keep growing.
as long as it just does what it has to do.
Trending up, man.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know what I mean? As long as I can keep doing this, I'm happy.
All
You know,
right.
I haven't had a job in 5 years, 6 years.
This is a job.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a
a 9 to
job you
5,
want.
9 to 5.
Yeah,
It's what you want to do. That's
For
the
sure.
difference.
I can
That's
clock
the
in,
difference.
clock out whenever.
That's right.
I'll come
So what do
through
you,
with this
what do you
bad boy.
think the next step in your career is then? So if you want to just keep moving, like what are you hoping for next?
I mean, honestly, I haven't really consistently done shows.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've done a few shows, not recently, and I think I've kind of.
You're ready for the
rocked
stage
the crowd,
shows.
man. Like,
Yeah.
I sang "We Are the World," like, and people sang it back. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
That's wild.
Like, and honestly, I just did it as a joke, just because, like, why
it
not?
worked.
Yeah. I've done it 3 times now, and they sing it with me, which is the coolest thing ever. And then it's kind of cool though, because it's gotten to the point where I'm starting to get comfortable with the crowd. And I feel fucking cool. I ain't gonna front. And then the crowd will sing my song back, and I know how to A/B it.
That's got to
And-
be like the best feeling.
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie. I remember the
world.
first time I did that. I don't know what possessed me to do it. We just did it, and low key, I went backstage and I was like, "Hey, I just had that moment." Even though it wasn't like the hugest thing
Doesn't
ever,
matter.
but I
Doesn't
was just
matter.
like, "Nah, you know what? Like, this is something that
You got to work that muscle. You got to get in front of the crowd. I
for
think
sure.
that's a really good idea. Work that muscle. And one thing before we close out, we're gonna play your song and everything. Hotel lobby. I remember Pitbull one time was in the studio. Yeah. Oh, it's party all the time.
party all the time.
Party all the time.
Yeah,
Oh god dang! See y'all switching it up on me halfway through the conversation.
I think you might like this one
Oh, it's
more.
Eddie Murphy party all the time? What the? I haven't heard this one yet.
Hey,
I only heard Hotel Lobby, so.
Hey, oh no, this is a nice guy. This guy, I love Rick
good.
James. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Oh my god! We were
Dude,
just talking about Rick James
genius.
with
Yeah.
the
Because
comedian
that was
before you.
that was a sleeper hit. So
Oh.
yes.
No, Eddie Murphy's that guy.
Yeah.
I love Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
How did you
So-
get the sample cleared? Hold on.
With a lot of money.
It cost
A lot
money.
of
Yeah.
fucking money.
Yeah.
That bootleg kept money.
Hey,
That went up Del Pizza money.
Bootleg ain't being bootleg no more these days, eh? It's just kind of cool, this guy.
Yeah.
Upper echelon Kev these days.
Oh.
Different.
He moves different. I know he does what he wants to. He was way late to the party. I talked to Pitbull one time, and I remember he said, and he's always got the gems. If you follow him on social media, he said, I remember watching Celia Cruz. You know who Celia Cruz is? And he said, we were at a stadium, and it was raining, and there might have been 500 people at a stadium. So you got to know that there's nobody. He's like, I'm sure she's just going to go out there and just do,
Couple songs.
And he said she performed for 2 hours. Like there were 50,000 people there.
That's awesome.
And from then on, I realized I've got to always do that. Get out there and work that muscle, man, because that's gonna be the differentiator. I promise you that.
No, for sure, for sure.
All right, so party all the time. We doing it?
Yep.
Let's turn it on. Let's go. Thank you so much. Woo!
Toot, toot, toot.